It's a century-long struggle over land, identity, and survival that has shaped the Middle East and captured the world's attention. To understand it, we need to look past the headlines and explore the deep historical roots and competing stories that fuel this enduring conflict. After World War I, Britain took control of the region, then called Palestine, and made conflicting promises. Palestinians feared they would become a minority in their own land, while Jewish settlers faced attacks as they tried to build new communities. For many around the world, this seemed like a just cause. But for Palestinians, it felt like they were being asked to pay the price for Europe's crimes. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a solution: divide the land into separate Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem under international control. Jewish leaders accepted the plan, but Arab leaders rejected it, seeing it as fundamentally unfair. Around 700,000 Palestinians fled or were expelled from their homes, an event they call the Nakba, or catastrophe. Their descendants, now millions strong, live across the Middle East, still dreaming of return. For Israelis, this war was a fight for survival, the miraculous birth of their nation against all odds. These two completely different memories of the same event are at the heart of the conflict. The 1967 Six-Day War redrew the map once again. In a stunning military victory, Israel captured the West Bank, Gaza Strip, East Jerusalem, and other territories. The First Intifada in the late 1980s saw widespread protests and civil disobedience, which brought global attention to the Palestinian cause. For the first time, Israeli and Palestinian leaders officially recognized each other and agreed on a roadmap for peace. But the hope didn't last. Continued Israeli settlement expansion, devastating terrorist attacks, and growing mistrust on both sides caused the process to collapse. Gaza has its own tragic story. Israel withdrew its soldiers and settlers in 2005. But when Hamas, an Islamist group that rejects Israel's existence, took control in 2007, Israel and Egypt imposed a strict blockade. Today, 2 million people live in Gaza, trapped by high walls and suffering from extreme poverty and unemployment. The Western Wall, Judaism's most sacred prayer site, stands just below the Temple Mount, which houses the Al-Aqsa Mosque, Islam's third holiest site. Any dispute over this small piece of land can ignite widespread violence. Finding a solution for Jerusalem has proven impossible so far. Then there's the question of refugees. The power imbalance is stark. Israel has a powerful military, a strong economy, and a nuclear deterrent. This inequality means Israel can maintain the status quo, while Palestinians have little leverage to force change. Yet, military power alone hasn't brought Israel lasting security, as generation after generation of Palestinians grows up under occupation, fueling new cycles of resistance. These internal divisions make the already difficult compromises needed for peace nearly impossible. The human cost is immeasurable. Tens of thousands have been killed. Millions of lives have been shaped by occupation, blockade, and fear. Children on both sides grow up inheriting trauma and hatred, making reconciliation seem like a distant dream. Today, the path forward is more uncertain than ever. Vetusta, solutionan, independent. Palestine alongside Israel seems to be fading away as settlements expand and political will disappears. Yet, no one has a viable alternative. Understanding this conflict means holding two truths at once. It requires recognizing that both peoples have legitimate grievances, deep historical ties to the land, and genuine fears for their survival. This is not a simple story of good versus evil. It is the tragic collision of two national dreams, where both sides are fighting for the same fundamental human desires: safety, dignity, and a place to call home. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe for more deep dives into complex world issues.